What's up, SNN gang? This is Skylar, back here with a new video. But this is gonna be like semi-story time, so just gotta real quick. Sorry, but I just wanted to tell you guys about my day. So it's kind of long. Not fun, but, that's work. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really complaining. But there was this one gentleman that was sitting on one of the benches that we have outside. And this lady asked him if she could sit with him. And they were going to sit like 3 feet apart. So like there wouldn't have been a problem. And he was like, get your blank, 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 and you can go and sit over at the other bench. And I was hearing her, like, yelling back at him, like, why are you talking to me like this? Like, that's mad disrespectful. So I was getting a cart so I could do, like, my job. And I overheard the conversation. So I walk over there and I'm like, sorry, sir, but I was actually like, excuse me, sir, but you're being very disrespectful, and I don't think that's okay, because even though, and the reason why I feel like I related to her is because she has short hair, and she kind of looks like a masculine female, and so do I, obviously, if you can't tell by the first 10 seconds of the video, you would think that, like, I'm a dude. I'm not, but you would think that. And I kind of found it rude, and I've definitely been in her situation, so it's not like, it's like, oh, you can disrespect her just because she looks like a male. Like, at the end of the day, she's still a female. So what? You guys see that spider? Oh, hell no. Hell to the effing no. No, sister spider. Oh my god! Look at that. Hold on, can you see it? It's right there. Hold on. Here, I'll show you guys. Die! 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 Okay. Anyway, back to the story time. So, she was just getting, like, disrespected. She was just getting disrespected for absolutely no reason. And she was being polite to him. She wasn't being rude. She wasn't giving him attitude until he started swearing at her. Like, you're a grown man. Like, don't talk to a female like that. And that's what I said. I was like, you're a grown man talking to a female like that. And I'm a female, and I don't even talk to females like that. Like, I was like, at the end of the day, I might be probably 30 years younger than you. He looked like he was like 70. So I was like, I'm about like 30 years younger than you, and I still wouldn't say that to any individual if they, like, regardless. Like, it just comes to the point where, yeah, what are you going to do? Be rude to this person, and then once you see them again and, like, you need something from them, you're going to be, like, all buddy-buddy with them? That doesn't make any sense. But I just felt like it definitely hurt her feelings. I was like, hey, I turned to her, because I'm not going to give this guy any more of my time. So I turned to her, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, but you are absolutely beautiful. I was like, don't let anybody try to break your mentality down. I was like, at the end of the day, if you're happy with your hair, if you're happy how you look, then do you. I was like, he should have no say in how you feel or what you feel or how you look. And it's on his life. And I was like, you're beautiful and your personality is beautiful. And I was like, you should be proud of yourself. And she starts crying and she's like, that's so nice. Like, nobody ever stands up for me. And I was like, that's not right. Everybody that sees something going wrong, don't ignore it. That would be my one point of advice. Don't ignore it. Because if you ignore it, then you're going to let it keep on going on. That person isn't going to stop. And we need to be empowering each other. Not just female to female, but male to female. Female to male. Like, we just need to be better people, not for other people, but for yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you should at least be doing something nice for somebody once a day. At least once a day. Not for recognition, not for validation, not for any of that. You should be nice to a person just because you can. Because I get disrespected on a daily basis. Oh, yeah, you look like a man. Oh, you are a boy. No, I'm not. I'm a female. But even though I do look like a boy, yes, I recognize that I do look like a boy. Does that hurt my feelings? No. Will it ever hurt my feelings? Probably not. But what does hurt my feelings is that anybody can be rude to anybody at any moment. But why? Why choose to be on the negative side of life? Like, literally, go to your school, go to your job, go anywhere where you find people and pick out one person every day. It has to be a different person, obviously, or it won't work. But just do something nice. Like, today, my nice thing was this lady. I was out of work and I was getting food and I was standing in line. And after I was all done my order and I already got my bags and everything, I took one of my friend's scanners and I scanned her water at the bottom so she didn't have to pick it up. It's just small little things that will change society, and it all depends on us. And I'm sick of seeing videos like, yeah, this person said this to me, so I'm going to go back to them and say something rude. I've been through that. I went through that every single day of my sophomore year. Every time somebody would say something to me, oh, you're a da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I would be like, oh, no, but you are a da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not going to help. But if you look at the person and you're like, yeah, I am. Whatever, that's your opinion. Cool, toodaloo. Like, it would change everything. And I hope that a whole bunch of people see this video and not just like it, but really take in the message that I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not okay to be mean just because you can. Why don't you just think of it this way? Positive vibes equal a positive outlook. So if you have positive vibes coming with you every day, more people are going to gravitate towards you and your energy. But if you're going to be in a pissy mood all day, every day, that's not going to change anything for you or for anybody around you. And what sucks and what I can't stress enough, use the world as your show. What I mean by that is, sorry, my finger keeps on getting in the way. But what I mean by that is you could be having the worst day of your life, right? But how long are you going to make that the definition of your day? So I can look at you and I could be like, hey, you're a bitch. Boom. You can make that ruin your day, or you could just be like, whatever, and brush it off your shoulder. My advice is to brush it off your shoulder, because what I always tell everybody else's opinion isn't the opinion of yourself. Now, if you think that you are a bitch, then that works out well for you. Like, at least you're acknowledging it. But I just hate on how people let little situations define their whole day. Like, oh, this bad thing happened to me today, and this is how my day is gonna probably be from now on. But I look at it like, hey, I have a whole bunch of time on this earth. Now, what am I going to do to change somebody else's mind about life? I always try and give as much advice as I can, try to empower other people because I've been through the bad stuff. I've been called a man. I've been called a bitch. I've been called a dyke. Like, I have had some pretty bad days, but never in my whole life have I ever looked at a day and said, this has been the worst day of my life. Because you're the only person that can control your life. Nobody else, like, yeah, they can call you names and they can treat you a certain type of way, but you're the only one that can control your reaction. Just remember that, guys. And remember that I always love you, and I will always be here for you. If you ever need any advice, my Instagram, my TikTok, well, our TikTok and our Snapchats will be down below. If you ever need anything, I'll be here for you. And I love you guys.